Oh, thanks. We have been telling you how bad this flu season is. Tonight, we've got some brand new numbers that just made it worse.
Another 20 people have died from the flu in Connecticut in just the last week. And this evening, another strain of the flu has popped up. News 8's Bob Wilson is live in Hartford looking at this terrible flu season. Bob.
Yeah, the B strain is now showing up in hospitals and tests across the state. And when you think of the flu, you think of dizziness and fever, the aches, the chills, not death.
Any influenza can kill you, and I think that's a take-home message people just don't hear. Influenza can be deadly.
Of the 52 flu deaths across the state this season, 20 have come in the last week. Most have been people over 65 years old. However, there is a second group of people at risk who have compromised immune systems already.
Those have chronic conditions. They're on chronic steroids. They're on chronic medications for bad lung disease. They may have some heart disease, some kidney failure. They may be just diabetic alone, but those are the folks who really should get a flu shot.
Dr. Ross says now the B strain is starting to show up. It's a 1-2 combination punch. It usually shows up at the end of the flu season. He says if it gets any worse, they're going to have to start restricting visitors, and that means that when you show up, if you are of an age of under maybe 12 or 16 years old, you won't be allowed to go inside the hospital.
I think you're better off to try to keep people from coming to visit if they're ill. Signs in the lobby saying, please don't come in if you are ill.
Dr. Ross says wash your hands, use the hand sanitizer, and try not to touch your face. And get the flu shot. He says less than half of the people in the state get the vaccine, which is your frontline protection and can lessen symptoms if you get it.
You still have time to get a flu shot. We're going to be looking at additional cases, probably at the level we're seeing right now, for another 2 to 4 weeks, perhaps longer.
Keep in mind, flu season usually runs till about April. And also another thing to keep in mind, that the state health department, their numbers, those 20 deaths, were actually collected, that number, about a week and a half ago, because they're always about a week behind because it takes that long to collect all the numbers. So we don't know exactly what's going on this week. Those numbers should be out in a little while. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.